Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's me, JTX, and before I even begin this video, I'd like to thank you guys and gals for your patience, thank you guys and gals for your time, and just waiting for me. Like, I know I'm not the easiest person to wait for when it comes to content like this, but I can really just appreciate everyone that's out there on my channel, being patient and just waiting for me to upload. I've got a lot of things coming. I'm trusting you, my life schedule's been busy, but if you guys and gals do want to get more content out of me, if you want to see more things regularly, I am now streaming on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/JTXYT. You guys and gals can go check that out. We'll be streaming a lot of games there, Persona 5 and all that good stuff. And yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys and gals, so Nintendo and Pokemon have announced that a Pokemon Direct will be happening today by the time this video is uploaded, I assume, and I am very hyped about this Direct update. I was thinking about it because I saw Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee go up with demos, and I was thinking it's about time that we get a Pokemon Direct of some sort so we can get some Pokemon information, because we got little to nothing about Pokemon in the Nintendo Direct. I believe we actually didn't get anything really about Pokemon in the Nintendo Direct, so it's good seeing that we have a whole couple of minutes for Pokemon to just be there and explained and everything. Now, I'm going to be going over what I want to see out of this Pokemon Direct and what I'm hoping to see. Now, I think the main thing that everyone's aiming for is the announcement of the new Pokemon game that is coming to Nintendo Switch. And I'm very hyped to hear about this, whether it be a remake, whether it be a whole new game. I'm honestly drifting more on the side that's on a whole new game, because when I remember picking up Pokemon X and Y, I remember that this is, wow, a whole new experience. I'm going through the Kalos region, I believe that's what it was, and I was just very excited. It was more modern, it was 3D, the first 3D Pokemon experience that we've ever had, and it was just an absolutely amazing game to play. I think anyone that says that like Pokemon X and Y wasn't a big leap in 3D gaming for Pokemon are absolutely incorrect. So I'm really hoping to see another type of region come in with this Pokemon game, but I am a little bit of alarmed with this Pokemon game and how the regions could be for it. I know that they started development back in 2018 for this game, but I don't know how far the development goes back for that. So I'm starting to question if a whole region is able to be fit in that amount of time. The Pokemon game is going to be released in 2019 from what we've heard from Pokemon so far, so I'm very hyped to hear that, but I would be saddened if I hear that this game gets a pushback for 2020. And Nintendo has been known to do this since they've been doing it with Metroid, and it would just be a sad thing to see with Pokemon, a Pokemon game like that. I think that would take a big hit to a lot of the fan players, because we really want to try our best to play this game as soon as possible on the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Let's Go and Pikachu isn't just really cutting it. It's a good game, a good experience, a nice way to buy time until we get the real games. But yeah. So basically, what I want to do in this new game is, like, I want to be able to hunt for shinies. I want to do all the classic stuff you do. I want to have the typical RPG experience with a story to it. And like I said, I don't mind there being remakes. I think everybody's aiming at Sinnoh right now, but I want to mix it up, and I want to go to Pokemon Black and White, where there was the Unova region. Because I feel, in my personal opinion, the Unova region was one of the best regions to play in. Because, like, I remember that picking up that game, it was more of like a clean type of region. It just had a vibe to it. Half of it would be like New Yorky style, and then the other half of it would be like, deserts and grasslands, and it would have all sorts of terrain within it. So that's why I really want to see that, because if they're able to replicate that and put that in a 3D form, give it online play, add an additional story to it, because I don't want them just remaking the game, putting it 3D, putting all the Pokemon on there. I want them to put the Pokemon in there and then like add on top of it, sort of like what they did with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but except not based around one small concept. Adding a big story to that type of thing is nice, but I don't think that the Unova region would really get a remake due to it having two series, just like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did. But otherwise, I'm still happy for Sinnoh remakes, and I can't wait to see what Pokemon has done. Another thing I would like to see is just like more smaller games as well. I'd like it if they announced like a Pokemon Rumble game for the Switch, since Pokemon Rumble Blast for the Nintendo 3DS and Pokemon Rumble U were such great games. I think that if they introduce a Pokemon Rumble game onto Nintendo Switch, that could sell pretty well as well. Pokemon Rumble was an interesting experience. It was more of like a mob arena type of fighter. and as you play with like toy Pokemon and everything, some of you should be able to remember that. But if they were able to upscale that and up the resolution in that, that would be great. Now, another thing I'd like to see out of this new Pokemon game, when it comes to Switch and when it gets announced, is that I'd like to see more Mega Evolutions, and I would like to do and see more Ultra Beasts. I feel like Ultra Beasts and Mega Evolutions could be added into the same sense, but you don't have to add in Z moves. I feel like they're going to put in Z moves for competitive purposes, but in my opinion, I feel like we should leave Z moves in Alola. It was a cool state, you know, like a cool little thing to add into the game, but in my opinion, I think that with this region, Z moves could kill the way the game works. We don't know how it works yet, you know, we don't know what the region's going to be, we don't know if it's going to be a remake or a flat out cutboard game, but I would really hope that in this next game we only have Ultra Beasts, Mega Evolutions, new Mega Evolutions, and no Z moves for that. But that's my personal opinion on that matter too. I really do hope that you guys and gals enjoyed this video. I tried to make it short because I wanted to get this out as fast as I can, and it's going to take me a minute to edit this. But I would like to thank you all for your patience, and I'd like to thank you for just waiting and being patient with me. I know I haven't uploaded that much. I've been doing a lot of streaming now though. I find streaming a lot faster, a lot easier, and a better way to get my word out as well. So if you guys want to check that out again, it's JTXYT on Twitch. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below, and peace out.